me bomb. Anybody. And you ask anybody that don't know me, I keep it gangster.
I don't say you.
No, you trying to say I'm a bum. I ain't no bum.
So I think comedians nowadays, they're trying to sell controversy over comedy. I wasn't there to watch Corey. I had performed myself, and I was about to leave, and they announced that Corey's about to perform. And I know that he had said some ill things about Dave Chappelle. I know he said some ill things about some of the openers of Dave Chappelle. So I just sat there, wanted just to see what his take on what he felt about comedy or whatever. I sat there and I just waited. And then when he made the comment about that anybody that's done 3 movies in comedy has performed fellatio, I said, wait a minute, I've done 3 movies, right? And I've never been accused of that. And then I also fact-checked his IMDb, and Corey himself has done 4 movies. So I think he might be guilty of his own joke. It's unfortunate it came to this. Should I have yelled out at him? No. But, I've been rocking with my guy Dave Chappelle for years. I'm a loyal guy to my friends, my fans, and my family.
Everybody listen to this. I want you to fact check this. When I said on stage, if you've been in more than 3 movies, you probably had a in your ass. That said, "Hi." Ask anybody who was there that night. When I said, if you done 3 or more movies, you probably, I don't know how probably is spelled right now, but probably had a in your ass. That struck the nerve in that for him to start talking crazy and yelling while I was on stage. So all you people out there who think Corey is the mother who is the aggressor, you wrong. Man, I'm very respectful of what I had to say about Dave. Y'all want to break that down? I done broke it down.
Yeah.
Only thing I did was joked about Dave's shirts because I'm a comedian. That was the joke I threw in there. What I said was, Dave be bombing. Then I went on, I gave him all his respect because I think he's a great actor. You know what I'm saying? I said his TV show was very strong where they were selling it in the streets.
Yeah.
But I did say Dave be bombing on stage. If you see the whole tape from the Laugh Factory, he said Dave be bombing on stage.
Oh,
No, he be working out. He trying to do something different. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
It don't be hidden, but I don't got no animosity with Dave Chappelle. I said that. When I said what I said that day, I didn't just go in on that man.
Right.
People act like they want the mess.
Yo, what's up? This bruh man from the 5th floor, and you tuned in to Forgotten Kings TV.
Earlier this week, comedian Donnell Rawlings and Corey Holcomb made the headlines after a video made its way on social media posted by TMZ showing both Donnell and Corey having a shout match in the middle of Corey's set at the Laugh Factory. Now, it's important to note that Donnell had a set first. All right, he went up, did his jokes, and then Corey performed afterwards. Now, it's important to say this because a lot of people wanted to label Corey Holcomb the bad guy as if he just started something with Donnell for no reason, when in reality, Corey was up there telling jokes, and some of the things he said must have rubbed Donnell the wrong way, and that's what caused him to interrupt Corey Holcomb in the middle of his set. Now, of course, Donnell Rawlings would end up on TMZ explaining his reason for why he interrupted Corey Holcomb in the middle of his set at the Laugh Factory. Now, according to Donnell Rawlings, Corey Holcomb made some disrespectful comments that rubbed him the wrong way. Also, he felt the need to defend Dave Chappelle after earlier this year, Corey Holcomb made some comments about Dave Chappelle bombing in some of these rooms. All right. Now, of course, Corey will respond to Donnell Rawlings' TMZ interview on the 5150 show. I made sure to leave the link in the description so you can watch the full episode in its entirety. But according to Corey, he believes that Donnell Rawlings is jealous. Okay. He says Donnell Rawlings' jealousy is the reason why he felt the need to interrupt Corey in the middle of his set. All right, Corey also addressed this narrative that he hates Dave Chappelle. According to Corey, he says it's no hatred, right? No animosity for Dave. It's nothing but love and jokes, right? He just calls it how he sees it. However, fans continue to label Corey as the bad guy. Now, let's be honest, right? All of this really started the moment Cat Williams went viral on Club Shay Shay. As of today, the interview is at 60 million. So that lets you know how impactful this interview was at the top of the year. So impactful that it just put the spotlight back on comedy, right? Since then, we've had so many comedians come forward giving their reactions, and Corey Holcomb is just one of many who pretty much said some of the same things that Katt has said in this interview. However, the people champion Katt Williams, right? They stood behind Katt no matter what. But when it's Corey, he's labeled the bad guy. I mean, come on. Corey, we already know in the past, has called out some of these cliques in Hollywood, right? So again, we know that Corey, right, as well as Katt, as well as Monique and other comedians are not lying when they talk about the politics in comedy. Okay, even Dave Chappelle earlier this year, he met some criticism after calling out Katt and his approach in that Club Shay Shay interview, and people wasn't feeling it. Why? Because in the end, they felt like Katt was valid in responding to some of these narratives, as well as some of these comedians who spoke things on, you know, Katt and his career over the years. So of course, the people stood with Katt no matter what. But again, when it was Corey, right, he's labeled a hater. Now, we all know at the same time, Corey has defended Kevin Hart, which is funny because some of, you know, Corey's fans really don't appreciate that Corey, you know, feels the need to take it easy on Kevin Hart, so to speak, right? When it comes to everyone else, Corey goes for the gusto. But with Kevin, for whatever reason, Corey seems to, you know, take it easy on Kevin. And the fans, they don't like that, right? I'm sure y'all see some of the comments over there on the 5150 show. And, you know, some people, they call it how it is. Regardless, right? The fact that people chose to stand with Katt when he says certain things, but when Monique or Corey Holcomb, you know what I mean? They decide to speak their truth. Now it's a matter of clout chasing or they hating. You get what I mean? Because of the people and how they like to pick and choose is why you have comedians like Corey Holcomb, right? Unapologetic, pretty much as blunt as possible. He doesn't really care about the backlash that comes behind some of his takes, right? And, you know, like I said, the way I view it is that at times Corey can be deemed misunderstood. In the world today where everything is about PC culture, cancel culture, it doesn't seem to, you know, slow Corey Holcomb down when it comes to him standing on that stage and showing his true talent. And this is why I said at some point, you know, aside from the politics, a platform needs to be brought to the forefront to allow these comedians to showcase their true talent. I don't care what anyone else says. It's enough money in Hollywood where comedians can come together and create a stage as powerful as a Def Comedy Jam, a Comic View, a First Amendment, Bad Boys of Comedy. All of these platforms that pretty much showcase the talent of comedians, which ultimately brings on more opportunities throughout Hollywood. We're not seeing that now, right? And people are looking at this as just beef in comedy, when in reality, some people are valid in why they feel the way that they feel. Whether you call them a hater or not, listen, that's on you, but you can't be mad at people like Corey, Eddie Griffin, or others who are deemed the black sheep, right? But then when people come after them to say the same things, they get embraced as the people's champion. This is why, you know what I mean, you continue to see these outbursts, comedians feeling the need to defend themselves, when in reality, let's just leave it on the stage. How about we have a versus, so to speak, right? Tournament style, comedians battle, all jokes, right? And let the people decide who's really the funniest. I mean, again, I really haven't seen anyone speak on it as much. I know we got Wildin' Out and things of that nature, but to me, that would be a great way to kind of show the people who's really the best of the best, right? We get it, the money, the politics, the cliques in Hollywood. However, in the end, you still have to be funny on that stage, man. You can't cheat the people. They're going to know it for what it is, and this is where I believe comedy needs to go moving forward, because if not, people are going to continue to say this is all messy and, you know what I mean, toxic and beef, when in reality, comedians get paid to talk shit. All right? Point blank, period. And at the end of the day, people need laughter. So why not create a platform where comedians like Corey Holcomb, Donnell Rawlings, and others who feel like they're the best of the best can showcase their talent, and we don't have to worry about these outbursts in the middle of comedy shows, right? People can sit back and enjoy the material from their favorite comedian, but whenever we want to battle, listen, we can have a platform that can showcase comedians, right, battling, showing their talents, and leave it up to the people to decide. Because again, I see something like this, you know, continuing to happen amongst comedians until a platform comes to the forefront where we can only know for sure. But until then, everyone's gonna, you know, side with their favorite comedian. Like people said in the past, funny is subjective. I get that. But again, you know, everyone can't always be labeled the hater. Everyone can't always be labeled the bad guy. All right, it's the picking and choosing is what's creating these situations. Mo said, we ain't trying to hear from her, she hating. But Taraji said, you know what I mean, the people bigging her up. You get what I mean? Corey said he's a hater. Cat said he's the people's champ. I mean, come on. We got to be consistent in that regard. But again, y'all let me know. What are your thoughts on this whole Donnell Rawlings, Corey Holcomb controversy this week? Let me know who you think was in the wrong and all of this down in the comment section below. But that's all I got for y'all today. My name is Sensei Rip. Until next time, peace.
We the Knockout Kings of Comedy. This your boy, Reggie Curl, you know what I'm saying? This is my cousin, Stroncho, you know what I'm saying? We coming by.
No, I know me, old you fuck with lambskin condoms.
I don't even want my man to eat my because I eat meat from Aldi's. The f wrong with you? Aldi's, you should eat this. We don't know what the f that meat is. No!
Real. I heard a nigga get in prison. That's not the part about it. The part about it is he had the audacity to ask me why I ain't helping him. I said, ain't no point in both of us get.
I step up, look him right in his eyes. He go to pat me down. Pop, 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 pop. $20, homeboy. I'm like, no sir.
Personal question. Is this microphone really necessary at this
Come on, we knock y'all out. We knock y'all with punchline, punchline, punchline. You know how we turn. Give me a